Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey. And this week we're flying by the book of Joshua, the general, the commander, the one that took the people, crossed the Jordan and conquered the land, and then divided the land for the tribes. So that was the project that God had for him. He was the one substituting Moses, and God was the one saying, I want this guy here to do the job. He was a disciple of Moses, so it's very important for us to understand that. So he was very close to Moses. He was one of the spies, one of the faithful ones. He and Caleb, he was one of the faithful ones that want to come and conquer the land, and 10 of them said, no, we're not going to go there. So he was. But it's a tough situation. We saw in the verse yesterday. It's a tough situation because now Joshua received from God the position that Moses had. It's okay, now it's up to you. You have to go. You have to do it. And Moses is kind of, I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. So yesterday we saw one part of the talking from God, and today we're going to see the next one. And let's take a look at this verse here because it's a very, very nice verse. It's the next verse. Yesterday we saw verse 8, today we saw verse 9. Look what God says to Joshua. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. He was terrified. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Wherever you go. And this is when God has a project for us, even though the project looks too big for us, unreachable. It's kind of, it's too much. I cannot do that. I'm not capable. I don't have the gifts. I don't have the talent. I don't have this. I don't have that. I'm not good enough, and this and that. And we have an excuse. And Moses had the same situation with God. And now Joshua is the same in the same position, because now he has to substitute Moses, and he has to cross the river and conquer the land. And it's a lot. They have their enemies. There are going to be wars and all that kind of thing, and it's tough. And God said, you are going to be the one. And it's interesting that God said, have I not commanded you? It's God saying, it's me who is sending you. It's me who is giving you the orders, not Moses, not Aaron, it's not anybody else there. It's not one of the high priests, it's not one of the leaders of one of the tribes. It's not. It's me who is telling you what to do. So be strong and courageous. God has a plan for you. God has a project for you, and it's from God. You need to understand that it's from God. What we have to do, we need to be strong and courageous. And we cannot be terrified. Even though sometimes it's tough. But we cannot be terrified. Do not be discouraged. It's God's project. It's for you. So God has a project. God himself has a project. He has a project just for you. So no matter what happened, all the difficulties, all the challenges, all the problems that you're going to face, it's God that has the project, and he has a project for you. So do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Why not? Because the Lord, your God, will be with you wherever you go. That is a great promise for Joshua, for me, and for you. God has a project for you. He is the one that picked you to do that. And He wants you to be strong and courageous. He doesn't want you to be terrified, not discouraged, because He will be with you all the way, all the time. That is great news. That is great news. My friend, God has a project for you. Has a project for you. And that project is from God. It may be in your church, in your local church, in your life, in your family, in your neighborhood, I don't know. God has a project for you. A mission for you. And He gave you gifts, and He gave you abilities, and He wants you to be courageous and strong. Don't be afraid. Because He's going to be with you all the way. That is great news. And this is our snack for the journey. God bless you.